Hey girls, it's Monday. I'm Sarah. Welcome to 5 Girls 5 Minutes. Tara doesn't have a question this week, and she's off at Girl Scout camp, but I kind of have a question that's related to her being off at Girl Scout camp, and I hope she's having fun. Were you ever a Girl Scout, or did you ever do anything sort of Girl Scout-ish when you were a kid? When I was about 8 through 12, I was a Girl Scout. I was a brownie, and then I was a junior. And I don't clearly remember too much about camp. I remember the latrines, because you can't forget the latrines. But I remember obsessing and playing this, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon game about Matthew Broderick, and my friend telling me The Lion King, and me saying Matthew Broderick played Simba. I clearly remember that, and then it turned into this whole project that we started, that, we worked on it, and then the next year we did it. We got together and wrote a Lion King musical that wasn't based on the movie. It was kind of based on the Lion King 2, but also not. We created our own little story based on the music of the Jimmy Buffett musical, because I was original like that. Back when I was a kid, I never really wrote original songs. Most of my original songs just had silly, nonsensical lyrics and no rhythm whatsoever. But yeah, so we performed the musical, and the parents of the kids and the counselors came, and it was really cool. And I just think that that's funny too, because I was a Girl Scout who liked Lion King, and Tara's a Girl Scout who likes Lion King, because we're twins. But yeah, I hope you're having fun, Tara, and we will miss you. But if you can't make videos, that's not a problem. It's a relevant excuse, because when you're in the cabin in the woods, it makes sense that you might not be able to. I talk with my hands a lot, but anyway. And then Tally also made a video. Itzel didn't make a video. Itzel needs to make a video. But Tally is in Chicago, which is awesome. You're in Second City and stuff like that. And I love your Harry Potter story. That was really sweet, and I think it's an honor to be listed in the reasons that you started playing ukulele, because you're so awesome at the ukulele, and I think you're going to go so far with that. But I saw Harry Potter at the midnight showing on Thursday, so I actually didn't see your video until Friday, because I was at Harry Potter. But I got Harry Potter 3D glasses that actually look like the Harry Potter glasses, because we saw it in 3D, and this is an awesome look for me. We saw it in 3D, and it was pretty cool in 3D. Certain effects actually did come out, and it looks like they're actually in the room with you, which is why I like the real D stuff. But I know it gives some people headaches. But I was so happy. They came in and they only had about 50 of these, so I rushed to the front to get some. Because they had them like this in England. They didn't make a whole bunch of them like this in America. So you had to go to the midnight showing, I think, to get them. But I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to go see another 3D movie without taking those and wearing those, because it's just fun. But I really liked the movie, and I think that everyone who's interested should see it. And also, your question is about awkward or silly, thinking awkward or silly things and trying your best to not say them out loud, like you were saying about the Blackhawks shirts in Chicago. It's not like that in DC, which is kind of unfortunate, because everybody from all over wears shirts that say DC, and the people who live here never wear shirts that say DC. I mean, I live in Virginia, but even I wouldn't go to DC wearing a shirt that says DC, because it's just, yeah, I don't know. But I think in Chicago, if you're wearing a Blackhawks jersey, it's a little different. You can wear a Caps shirt in DC. Sorry. But it's true. You can wear, a sports team shirt in DC. But if you wear, an I Heart DC shirt, it's that's a tourist. So, it's sort of like New York. Nobody who is from New York wears I Heart New York stuff. It's just a tourist thing. But, yes, the things that I think, I'm sort of like Sara Vowell. I'm reading her book right now, and I'm kind of getting obsessed with it, which is funny, because she's obsessed with lots of historical things. It's about presidents who died and were killed, and the assassins that killed them. And it's sort of like the Stephen Sondheim musical Assassins, which she actually starts with, which I think, Tally, you would love this book. It's called Assassination Vacation. But she's like me. She obsesses over things, and whenever something seems relevant to what her interests are, she has to do her best to keep it to herself and not blurt out anything to do with her obsession. And I have a lot of obsessions, but I remember I went to a basketball game recently and I could not stop talking about the pictures and stuff I'd seen of Adrian Brody at basketball games, just because it was somehow relevant. My mom was actually talking to me about it though, so it's not like I was just being a dick, but but yeah, I'm like that, and I really like that one of my favorite authors has obsessive problems like me, and she's got phobias. She doesn't drive, and she's afraid of heights like me too. So, but yeah, I don't really have a question, but my question's about Girl Scouts, that's right. So yes, and I hope I see Itzel on Wednesday, and the rest of you, I hope you have an awesome week. Bye!